everyone! Welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and today I've got a vacuum pen from ArtDot to share with you and maybe even do a little demo with. ArtDot asked if they could send this over for me to try out. It's the first vacuum pen that they have launched, and I was actually very intrigued. I was like, yeah, absolutely. I've been interested in trying one of these. This kind of diamond painting accessory got really popular, I think like a year ago, but I never got around to trying one myself. And I feel like now that probably a lot of the kinks have been worked out and ArtDot has come out with one that looks like it has some solid features and specs, I am hoping that this is going to be a good experience. So we're going to take a look at this. I'll kind of unbox it and give you my first impressions. Then I have one of my diamond paintings nearby. I'm going to grab and actually test this out. Here's what I'm most interested in. I just personally, I really don't care for diamond painting with wax and using ABs in particular. I feel like it can be really fussy. I often end up with a lot of residue on my diamonds, and I'm hoping that because there's no wax or putty or any other products involved with this, that it's just like air suction, whatever, that it's going to take away that headache. Fingers crossed. We're going to test it out. So let's go ahead and open this up and we'll take a look. So, well, let's take a look at the box. So lightweight, effective solution, wireless freedom. I do like that it's wireless. Some of the other ones I've seen out there, you've got like this really clunky wire that you're trying to maneuver around, which looks like just a huge headache. So you can recharge it. It comes with a charging cable. I want to say, did it say it was USB-C? So I even have just like my phone charging cable over here I could maybe use. I could just swap it. It's not a big deal. So let's open this up and see. The cute design doesn't hurt either. Like the super basic ones that are out there, it's like, sure, whatever. But I'll take a cute design. I'm one that if I'm using diamond painting pens, I like ones that have a little bit of color and style and stuff to them. So you know what? Actually, let's just go ahead and rip this whole thing up. By the way, I have a discount code you can use if you're shopping at ArtDot. I have a link in my description box and a 10% off code. It's my name, just Katie, Katie, and I may make a small commission if you use that. Thanks so much if you do. That always goes right back into my channel. But I'll have this product specifically linked below and also some of my other ArtDot videos if you're curious. Okay, so here's what we've got included in here. This is the little thank you note that you see if you get like their kits or any of their other products. So you can, it says register for the warranty and premium support. So you can do that. And then instructions. Am I weird? First thing I always do, I don't dive right in. I'm like, where are the instructions? I want to make sure I'm following the rules. Okay, so we have multiple languages. We are just going to go with English. So here are the specs. Okay, so 4.5 hours of runtime after you charge it. Yeah, type C, I assume that's USB-C. This is supposed to be pretty quiet, I think, but we'll test it out and see. Blue light, over 20%, red light less than, light off and powered off, flashing during charge. Okay. Only intended for picking up diamond painting beads, rhinestones, read this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Lots of common sense stuff, I think, right? One can only hope. So here's a charging cable. Let's see, and then I'll see, I don't know if it doesn't have, fingers crossed it's going to have like a little bit of a charge already. Okay, there it is. So it's just USB-C on both ends. Perfect. Okay. So, okay, it does have a charge. And it's blue, which means it's above the 20% threshold, I guess. So it's really quiet. And it's not like uncomfortable to hold. Okay. I want to try this with some diamonds and see. So I'm going to grab my diamond painting and take a look. But first impressions, just holding it, I was a little nervous because look, typically when I've got a diamond painting pen, just like a hand-turned diamond painting pen, I'm looking at ones that have like a little bit more shape to them so that it fits in my hand a little bit more easily. But this, I mean, it does have a shape to it and it's got like a little bit of a texture here. So it feels very comfortable in my opinion. And it's very lightweight. I also wasn't sure if because it's, you know, got like a battery in it and stuff, I thought, well, is it going to feel heavy? Because I'm going to get my diamond painting and actually work with this and see, because I'm just holding this is only going to tell me so much. it's more comfortable than I expected. So I want to see, it's like, am I going to have to hold it like straight up and down to pick up the diamonds? Am I going to be able to, because often when I'm diamond painting, I'm more kind of picking up my drills at a little bit of an angle. So we'll see. Let me grab my current whip. I only have the one going right now. It's for the holidays, so it'll be very festive and seasonal. We have to try this out because otherwise I feel like I can't even give you a real review. So let me grab that. I'll be right back. All right, so I have my project. Got my pen. Let me grab a color. We're going to try it with a non-AB drill first, just because I want to see, like, let's start with this as a baseline, right? Okay, so stop real quick. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can really kind of see what's going on here. So we're going to go with, so this color up here. And, okay, let's give this a try. Like, how's this going to go? So we are on, and, okay, well, literally, that was easy. So it's like, yeah, okay. Now, is it going to come off easily? Yes. Okay. So, and I'm able to pick it up at kind of an angle. Oh, and I can adjust with it too. I'm picking up at kind of an angle, like you can kind of see. So instead of me having to pick up straight up and down, like I was kind of nervous I'd have to, I can just do my usual kind of pick it up at an angle and it's still grabbing it. And I can place it a little bit of an angle too. And it is tolerating me like pushing it around to adjust, to like get it just centered because I'm a perfectionist. And I don't know, the suction isn't so strong that it's like preventing it from coming off onto the glue. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off this color and then I'm gonna grab an AB to try. So that is good. It's feeling very natural. It's a little weird to be holding something that like I can feel a little bit of the buzz of, but it's, and I almost want to hold it back like a little bit further weirdly. But it's not bothersome, if that makes sense. Like I notice it, but I'm not like, oh, this is going to be a huge problem. So, okay, that's just a regular drill. Turn that off so we're not being overkill here. Let me grab now an AB because I really need to know, like, okay, how's this going to work with ABs? So I'm pretty sure this snowflake, yeah, is a white AB. And this is, like I said, this is what I'm actually most interested in and on a very practical day-to-day level see myself using this for, like regularly using this for, is ABs. Because so if I've got a pen that's got wax in it, unless the wax is like really old and on the verge of like not picking up my regular diamonds, then when I go to pick these up with a regular pen, like where's my current pen? Like there's wax in there and often it'll either leave waxy residue on the diamonds when I take them off. Sometimes the AB coating will literally yank the wax out of my pen, or sometimes, this doesn't happen as often, but it has happened, the wax will just yoink the AB coating off of the diamonds. So special drills like ABs, even like metallic or crystals, they're just so much more of a pain to deal with when it comes to finding a wax or a putty that is not going to give you a bunch of trouble with it. Now, these vacuum pen from ArtDot, because there's no wax, it's just air. Like, please let this live up to my expectations. Let's find out, okay? Okay, yes, we're fine. Okay. I'll tell you what. At the risk of sounding like a sales pitch, this is actually really nice. It's like a relief. It really is. It's kind of like a relief. It's like I'm not having to be super careful about how I'm placing these. And heck, if you've got a regular pen with wax in it, if you have to adjust ABs, like if they're not perfectly centered and you go to do like, oh, let me just center this, just let me move this over a little bit, guarantee you're going to leave like a waxy residue on top. And that generally can be an issue with wax, especially depending on, like for me in the summer months, which thankfully we're not in at the moment, but in the summer months, a lot of times my wax or putty will want to, like, it's softer. And so it wants to like leave a little bit of a residue on the diamonds, whether it's ABs or regular diamonds. So with the vacuum pen, it's not messing with the finish of the diamonds at all. Whether it's ABs or regular diamonds, they look like they're supposed to look. and there's no fuss to it. So, yeah, I'm like, consider me impressed. How is this if I'm trying to like place right around other diamonds? Is it fussy at all? No. Okay. The one thing with the vacuum pens is I would be so interested to see. This is something I might even tell ArtDot. Like, I don't know if this is something you guys can develop. But and I don't know if this really even exists with vacuum pens in general. But like, if they could do a vacuum pen with a multi-placer attachment, get out. I'd completely switch over to using that like in my day-to-day. Especially, can you imagine multi-placing ABs with a vacuum attachment? But this is like next best thing. So yeah, I was just curious to see, is it going to be fussy about me trying to place like between other diamonds? But no, this is a pretty narrow tip of the single tip of this pen. And so, you know, that was fine. So let me zoom it back out real quick. Alrighty, so first impressions and thoughts with working with this for a few minutes there with you guys. I actually really like it a lot. I was just pulling up the ArtDot website to see what are we looking at price point wise, and this is priced at currently $29.99 US. And I do have that discount code for 10% off that you can use if you're interested. That's for your whole purchase, actually. So if you want to take a look at some of the other accessories or diamond painting kits that they have, can do that and add on to your order, I suppose, and save a bit. And I feel like that price point, it seems solid to me. The fact that this is avoiding the need for wax or putty and is going to be kind of like climate weatherproof in that sense, which is going to be really handy. I really, really, really see myself using this with special drills in particular. It was genuinely so nice to just be able to place those ABs with absolutely no headache or fuss whatsoever. If you've watched my weekly whip and chats, where these weekly videos, Monday mornings, where I am diamond painting and chatting with you guys, like whether I say something out loud, a lot of the times I do, I'll like say like, oh shoot, like these ABs are giving me trouble or something like that. And even if I don't mention it, like I guarantee it's something that I deal with regularly there. I like, you guys know this is a struggle that I still, as a diamond painter of 5 years, like deal with sometimes. And it's like kind of one of those things where it's just, I've gotten to a point of, it's just something you kind of have to deal with. But you like actually don't. And I do really appreciate that this is wireless. I can't imagine, like I said, I've seen people using ones that are wired from other companies, and it just looks like such a headache. I'm literally watching them diamond paint and just this cable flapping around all around them, plus a 4.5 hour charge time. I know some of you might see yourself sitting for a whole 4.5 hours to diamond paint and being like, well, I'm gonna run out of battery. But look, you gotta take a stretch break. You gotta go drink some water. You gotta go touch grass. Like 4.5 hours of a charge time, I think, is going to be plenty for a single diamond painting session. You can always plug it in between. I mean, even little things like, it's a decent size cord. Like I've seen some of these tools come where literally your charging cable is like not like this long, like 4 inches long or something. So it's little things that make me go, okay, ArtDot, I'm listening. I'm listening. And I appreciate that just those few minutes that I was doing those colors, this didn't feel heavy. It felt pretty ergonomic to me, and just that it's so lightweight that it's not going to be fatiguing. It's hard saying unless I've diamond painted for a longer amount of time, and I'll probably test this out more on my own. For regular drills, I'll probably see myself more like using pens with multi-placers, but especially for special drills, and if I'm, especially on hot summer days, probably when I'm dealing with like just wax and putty residue, I could totally see myself pulling this out and using this instead, and just not having to even worry about any of that. Like the ease of it is, like, that's what I'm really noticing and what's sticking out to me. So anyway, you guys, that's the vacuum pen that ArtDot now has. I'll have it linked below, like I said, and you could take a look if you're interested. I guess the first round of these, when they released this like a month ago, and they sold out so fast that they like messaged me and they're like, can you like, let's wait until we restock this. And so they have restocked. I'm looking at their website right now, and they have over 1,000 of these in stock. So hopefully, if you missed out on these when they first released, you'll now be able to go snag one. And I know that when their stuff sells out, they do try to restock it pretty quickly. So Anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed getting a look at this vacuum pen. I feel like I'm super late to the game testing out one of these products, but it was nice to feel like I got to work with one and test out one that and just kind of feels like it's a solid quality product. So I don't really have any complaints besides like it'd be cool if they were able to somehow incorporate like a multi-placing functionality because I'm a multi-placing girly. But yeah, let me know what you guys think below. Generally speaking, have you tried a vacuum pen, like a diamond painting vacuum pen before, and what have your experiences been like? Did you pick up the ArtDot one when it dropped last month? And you know, what are your thoughts on it so far? I hope that this is something that if you do decide to try it out, that you find that it makes a really big difference with your crafting and just makes it feel easier and more relaxing. And yeah, like I said, thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, and subscribe, please, if you would like to see more diamond painting videos from me. I do unboxings and reviews from a variety of different companies here on my channel, and try to test out new products like this from time to time. I do weekly whip and chats if you want some company while you're crafting on Monday mornings, and just generally try to do other diamond painting content too. So either way though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing very well and that you have a day and a week as wonderful as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.